Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whenever you have the opportunity to join me. I'm Dr. Jan. I'm so glad you're with me. This is Journey with Jesus. Remember, every journey starts with the first step, and we are taking one step at a time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to remind you that this is an overflow of my devotional to you, and I highly encourage you, please take more time to spend in your own personal devotions and see what God is saying to you, and then be excited if and when what I'm saying corresponds with what God is saying, and we see that it comes from other writers, different places, the Bible, everywhere that we would have the opportunity to hear his voice and spend time in his presence. That's all that matters. Everything else really doesn't matter. God created us to spend time with him, and so everything we do needs to point toward him. Well, today is devotional in Jesus Calling says, refuse to worry. And then I'm going to read a couple of the scriptures that go with that in the Bible. And we're going to encourage one another. It says, refuse to worry. In this world, there will always be something enticing you to worry. That is the nature of a fallen, fractured planet. Things are not as they should be. So the temptation to be anxious is constantly with you, trying to worm its way into your mind. The best defense is continual communion with me, richly seasoned with thanksgiving. Awareness of my presence fills your mind with light and peace, leaving no room for fear. This awareness lifts you up high above your circumstances, enabling you to see problems from my perspective. Live close to me. Together we can keep the wolves of worry at bay. So all kinds of things that came to my mind that, we talk about, what was it? The hounds of heaven and worry. We just need to stop. And I told you in the last week, worry is as rebellion. It's telling us that, or we're thinking that, God, I don't believe you. And I know that's pretty tough and harsh, but we've got to come to that point. Trust God in all things. And, no, there is no well. Trust him in all things. Well, it didn't turn out maybe we're still waiting for his answer. Trust him. Don't give up. So this was in Luke chapter 12. I'm going to start and go 1 through 7, and then I'm going to jump down to the end. It said, meanwhile, when a crowd of many thousands had gathered, so Jesus had a crowd of many thousands gathering, so that they were trampling, can you believe it? Trampling on one another. Jesus began to speak first to his disciples, saying, be on your guard against the yeast of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. There is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. What you have said in the dark will be heard in the dark, and what you have whispered in the ear in the inner rooms will be proclaimed from the roofs. So first of all, I think of that as Christians. Come on, let's talk Jesus. Let whatever's said in secret be Jesus. Don't let us be caught whispering, saying negative things, because God knows, and we need to make sure our words are chosen wisely. Said, so I tell you, my friends, verse 4, do not be afraid of those who kill the body, and after that can do no more. But I will show you whom you should fear. Fear him who, after your body has been killed, has authority to throw you into hell. Yes, I tell you, fear him. Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies, yet not one of them is forgotten by God? Indeed, the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. Then drop down to verse 22. Do not worry. Then Jesus said to his disciples, therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or about your body, what you will wear. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothes. Consider the ravens. They do not sow or reap. They have no storeroom or barn, yet God feeds them. And how much more valuable you are than birds. Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to your life? Since you cannot do this very little thing, why do you worry about the rest? Consider how the wild flowers grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you, not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, how much more will he clothe you, you of little faith? And do not set your heart on what you will eat or drink. Do not worry about it, for the pagan world runs after all such things, and your Father knows that you need them. But seek his kingdom, and these things will be given to you as well. And I say, here in the land of the living, come on, people, let's take God at his word. We've read it, we've memorized it, we say it, but somewhere deep inside of us, we have not committed to live like we believe it because we worry. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. Slow down. Hear what he's got to say. And if just let go and let God. So I'm just telling you, I'm walking this path with you. I am making every effort. I do not want to create a distance between me and God because I'm worrying. I want him to know, I trust you, Lord. I may not see it, don't know when, don't know how, but I believe that when it is the absolute need, he's never late. He's always right on time. What I need will be there and it will be provided. And guess what? I know he's done that all my life. Let's start being thankful. Thank him for what he's done in the past, and he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. We forget. We get so blinded. We get so caught up in what's going on around us. Take time to be quiet and trust in the Lord and talk to him. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Please like, follow, comment, and share. Hey, and yesterday I had one that wasn't video. I had more people who were already commenting and viewing and sharing. So does that mean I need to make some questions out there? For me personally, I can watch a short video faster than I can probably reading something, but I want to make sure everyone has parts of this journey with Jesus in the manner that makes it most applicable for you and the best way. So please comment. What do you like? Do you like the videos? Do you like the more of a short blog kind of comment? Let me know. Good to see you today. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.